SPF, DKIM and DMARC, without the jargon. The 15-minute setup that keeps creator emails out of spam. 3 cryptic acronyms decide whether your broadcast lands in the inbox or the spam folder. Here's what they actually do and how to get them right in one sitting. You wrote a great launch email. Punchy subject, real offer, fair price. You hit send to your list of 4,000 people. And open rates come back at 6%. That's not bad luck. It's math. Mailbox providers run every incoming message through an automated trust check. And if your domain hasn't set up 3 specific DNS records, you fail that check by default, no matter how good the email is. The fix takes about 15 minutes and doesn't require a developer. It just requires knowing what these 3 acronyms actually do, which is what the rest of this guide is for. Why this suddenly matters more than it used to. In 2024, Google and Yahoo tightened their bulk sender requirements. Anyone sending real volume now needs proper authentication or risks messages being rejected outright, not just filtered. That caught a lot of independent creators off guard, since authentication used to feel like an IT department problem. Today, it's table stakes for anyone running a newsletter, a launch sequence, or regular broadcast emails to a customer list. Exactly the muscle you need working if you're selling digital products, courses, or memberships. The good news: these protocols are checked by domain, not by platform, so you configure them once and every tool sending on your behalf inherits the trust. Think of it as building credit history for your domain name itself. SPF, the guest list at the door. SPF stands for Sender Policy Framework. Picture a guest list at a private event. When an email claiming to be from your domain arrives, the receiving server checks a public list published in your domain's DNS. Which mail servers are allowed to send on behalf of this domain? If the sending server isn't on that list, it's an uninvited guest, and it gets turned away or flagged. Your SPF record is a single line of text, a TXT record, listing every service authorized to send as you. Your email tool, your storefront's transactional sender, may be a help desk. Common mistake. Creators add a new tool, forget to add it to SPF, and that tool's mail starts bouncing while everything else works fine. Every new sending service needs one more line. DKIM. The wax seal on the envelope. Domain Keys Identified Mail, DKIM, checks whether a message was tampered with in transit, like a wax seal pressed with your unique signet ring. DKI attaches a cryptographic signature to each outgoing email, generated from a private key only your sending service holds. The receiving server looks up your public key in DNS and confirms the signature matches. SPF and DKIM solve different problems, so you want both. Either one alone leaves a gap a spammer can exploit. DMARC. The bouncer who checks both and reports back. DMARC. Domain-based message authentication, reporting and conformance, is the policy layer that ties SPF and DKIM together and tells mailbox providers what to do when a message fails either check. Without it, a receiving server might see a failed SPF check and just shrug, filter it a bit harder, but still deliver it. With DMARC in place, you're explicitly instructing every mailbox. If a message claims to be from my domain and fails both checks, reject it or quarantine it, depending on the policy strength you choose. DMARC also gives you visibility you didn't have before. It can email you a daily digest of every server that tried to send using your domain, including ones you never authorized. That's how creators discover someone is spoofing their domain to scam their audience. A real risk once you have a public brand and a paying customer list. The order matters. Set up SPF and DKIM first, and let them run clean for a couple of weeks before you add a strict DMARC policy. Jumping straight to reject everything that fails before you've confirmed your legitimate tools pass can silently block your own emails. The 15-minute setup checklist. You don't need to memorize DNS syntax. You need to do these steps in order, using whatever DNS management screen your domain registrar gives you. GoDaddy, Namecheap, Cloudflare, Google Domains, they all work the same way, just with different button labels. Log into your domain registrar's DNS settings. You'll add TXT records, no coding required. Add the SPF record your email tool gives you. Starts with SPF. Using more than one sending service? Merge them into a single SPF record. You can only have one per domain. Add the DKIM record your sending tool provides, usually a long string tied to a selector like default domain key. Wait for DNS propagation, under an hour, sometimes up to 24, and use your tool's verification check to confirm both show as valid. Add a DMARC record starting in monitoring mode, per none, so you see reports without risking blocked mail. After 2 weeks of clean reports, tighten DMARC to quarantine or reject for stronger protection. Recheck this list anytime you add a new sending tool, help desk, or marketing platform. Why this is a revenue problem, not just an IT one. Here's what actually matters for your bank account. Every broadcast that lands in spam is a launch email nobody saw, a restock nobody clicked, a discount code nobody redeemed. If you're running a storefront to sell ebooks, presets, Notion templates, or a membership, your campaign emails to your customer list are one of the highest converting channels you have, often outperforming social posts, because that person already bought from you once. Authentication is what keeps that channel open. That's why it's worth thinking about deliverability the moment you create your store, not after your first broadcast underperforms. A storefront that handles instant delivery, a built-in customer list, and broadcast emails in one place. The way store.fan does means transactional receipts and marketing emails run through infrastructure that's already authenticated, so you're not troubleshooting DNS on launch day. See a live example store for how storefront, emails, and customer list work together. Deliverability isn't a technical detail bolted onto marketing. For a creator selling digital products, it is the marketing channel. A quick gut check before you hit send on your next broadcast. Does your from address use your own domain, not a free Gmail or Yahoo address? Authentication only works on domains you control. Have you sent a test to Gmail and checked Show Original for SPF pass and DKIM pass? Is DMA set to at least per none so you're collecting visibility before enforcing anything stricter? Did you re-verify authentication after adding any new sending tool recently? If you answered, not sure to any of those, that's your 15 minutes for today. It's one of the best leveraged tasks on any creator's to-do list, quieter than a launch, but it compounds every time you email your list afterward. Stuck on a specific DNS screen? Contact support. Walking through records with a real person beats guessing. 15 minutes of DNS work is a strange place to find real leverage, but that's exactly what this is. A one-time setup that keeps every future email you send, launch announcements, discount codes, renewal reminders, landing where it can be read. Check pricing to see which plan fits your list size, and browse more guides on turning your audience into income. Key takeaways. SPF, DKIM, and DMA are DNS records that prove an email claiming to be from your domain actually came from you. Without them, mailbox providers can't verify you, and unverified senders get filtered as a precaution, even if your content is spam-free. You set these up once at your domain registrar or through your email tool, not per email. Getting all three right is the single highest leverage thing you can do to protect open rates on broadcasts and campaign emails. This isn't an IT department task. It's a checklist any creator can complete in one sitting. Start your creator store, free, at store.fan.